For most of history, people assumed dreams were messages, warnings, wishes, secrets your mind was trying to tell you. Today, neuroscience tells a very different story. One that has nothing to do with hidden meaning and everything to do with what your brain does the second the lights go out. So, why do we dream? Start with how strange the question actually is. You will spend roughly 6 years of your life dreaming, flying, falling, talking to people who are no longer alive, showing up somewhere important wearing absolutely nothing, and then you wake up and it all just evaporates. You go about your day like none of it happened, like your brain didn't just spend hours building an entire world from scratch and showing it to no one but you. Think about how much effort that actually is. A film crew needs writers, actors, a set, a camera, months of planning. Your brain does something similar every single night, alone in the dark, without rehearsal, and then deletes most of the footage before morning. Scientists have been studying this for over 70 years, ever since REM sleep was first discovered in the 1950s. And here's the honest answer. There still isn't one single, universally agreed-upon theory. No consensus. No textbook chapter that ends the debate. But there are a few leading explanations. And once you understand them, your dreams start to make a strange kind of sense. Start with the most popular myth, the one almost everyone has heard. Sigmund Freud's idea that dreams are wish fulfillment. People usually take that to mean dreams are about secret desires, hidden cravings your mind is too embarrassed to admit while you're awake. But that's not quite what Freud actually argued. His real claim was that dreams exist to protect your sleep, taking emotionally charged impulses and turning them into a kind of safe, hallucinated story, so they don't jolt you awake in the middle of the night. The dream wasn't the desire revealing itself. The dream was a release valve, letting off pressure quietly enough that you could keep sleeping. It's a clever idea. It's just not the leading explanation anymore. Most of modern dream science has moved on from psychoanalysis entirely toward something far more physical: brain chemistry, neural circuits, and what specific regions of your skull are doing while you're unconscious. Here's where modern neuroscience starts. Every night, your brain cycles through different stages of sleep, and one of them is REM, rapid eye movement. This is when most dreaming happens, and during it, something remarkable occurs in your skull. The amygdala lights up. The hippocampus lights up. The visual cortex lights up. And the prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for logic, judgment, and rational thought, goes quiet. That single detail explains almost everything weird about dreaming. You're not confused because your brain is malfunctioning. You're confused because the part of you that would normally say, "Wait, this doesn't make sense," has temporarily clocked out for the night. So what is the rest of your brain actually doing while the logical part sleeps? One leading theory: memory consolidation. During REM sleep, your brain reactivates fragments of memories from the day, sorting and strengthening the ones worth keeping and letting the rest quietly fade. Dreaming, in this view, is essentially a side effect of that filing process. Your conscious mind catches glimpses of memories being shuffled and reorganized, and instead of experiencing it as a list or a spreadsheet, it stitches the fragments together into something resembling a story, which is why dreams so often borrow real faces, real places, and real anxieties, remixed into scenarios that never actually happened. A second theory focuses on emotion. Brain regions tied to emotional memory, like the amygdala, show heightened activity during REM sleep, more than during ordinary waking hours. Some researchers believe dreaming helps you process the emotional weight of your day, working through stress, fear, or unresolved feelings, while your rational mind is offline and can't interfere or talk you out of feeling them. In a strange way, dreaming might be the one time your emotions get to run the show completely uninterrupted. This actually lines up with what people report when researchers study dream content directly. Roughly 2/3 of dreams involve negative emotions like sadness, apprehension, or anger. Positive emotions show up in about 1/5. And the dreams people assume are happening constantly, the romantic, sexual kind, make up only about 1%. So if you've ever felt a little embarrassed that your dreams are anxious and chaotic instead of glamorous, you're not unusual. You're actually right on pattern. There's a stranger theory too, worth knowing simply because it's so unexpected. Some researchers propose that dreaming exists to keep your visual cortex active overnight. The idea is that your eyes go dark for hours every night, and without some kind of internal activity, neighboring brain regions could start creeping into that unused visual territory. Dreaming, by this theory, might just be your brain keeping the lights flickering in a room it doesn't want anyone else moving into. Nobody knows for certain which of these theories is the whole truth. It's entirely possible all of them are partly right, working together rather than competing. But here's what ties them together. Whether your brain is consolidating memories, processing emotion, or simply keeping old circuits warm, dreaming isn't a glitch and it isn't gibberish. It's something happening on purpose every single night, while the one part of you capable of doubting it is switched off completely. So tonight, you'll fall asleep, your prefrontal cortex will quiet down, and your brain will start building a world with no real script and no permission from you. It will feel completely real while it's happening. And in the morning, it will mostly disappear, the way it always does. You won't remember most of it, but your brain will still have done the work.